Hello everyone. I'm sorry I can't be in each of the small groups that's happening during the week. Life just too busy that stops me doing that, but I'm glad to be able to pop in this little way. Feedback from last week has been very good and I thank you for it. Can I just encourage you to talk to other people? I just think it's so important that we stay connected at this time. I appreciate the numbers turning up each morning to pray together, the numbers of people accessing our online services. But groups like this, where they're smaller, where people can talk to each other, discuss the Word of God, I think they have a crucial part in us staying connected and staying strong. An important part in us coming out of this stronger than we went in. However, enough of that, but now to this week's topic. God could have taken us to glory the moment we became a follower of His, but He's chosen not to. He's kept us here on earth. He keeps us here on earth for a purpose. And what I talked about on Sunday was that purpose is to grow in maturity, to fit ourselves for glory for the age to come, so that when we finally meet with Jesus, we're ready, we're prepared for it. Not that any of this makes us a Christian or means that we'll get to glory. That is because we put our trust in Jesus. But once we've done that, we want to become more like Him. And the passage I used to talk about this, which may be good for you to have with you in front of you as you discuss it, is Ephesians chapter 4, verses 11 to 16. And we see in that passage that our purpose is growing in maturity. But we also find what that maturity looks like. Attaining the whole measure of the glory of Christ. In short, becoming like Jesus. And Jesus' focus was not on Himself, but on others. Giving Himself to others in humility. And then we also find, how do we grow in maturity? How do we achieve that? Firstly, by speaking the truth in love to ourselves. But a variety of leaders with different giftings equipping the saints. That's the role of leaders. And then the whole body itself working together so that we all grow in maturity. That's what I believe Paul says in Ephesians chapter 4. So now, out of that passage, out of the sermon, some questions that might help you dig deeper into this. First of all, think about the descriptions of immaturity found in the passage. Can you think about occasions where you have been immature yourself? Then, how should we respond when we see other Christians behaving immaturely? Is this part of the body building itself up in love? How can we do it and avoid unhealthy judgmentalism? Third question, third thing to think about, why is it important to speak the truth in love to ourselves? Can you give examples of how you do it? Or how you could do it? Maturity is being Christ-like. Christ humbly considering others before Himself. Many in caring professions are doing that daily at the moment. How can you do that in your current situation? And then finally, what else spoke to you either out of the sermon or of the passage? Now, there's lots of questions there, and it is probably unlikely that you'll want to cover all of them. But hopefully you'll be able to look at a few of these questions and discover more together. It's a great way to learn. It's easier to learn in a group than it is by yourself. God bless you all. Looking forward to be able to be with you and just touch each other, be in the same room together. That will come. In the meantime, we seek to serve Christ the best as we can. Speak soon. Bye bye.